Hi, Hiram here. The other day I got a comment from old Pisces 49 that kind of covered the same stuff that a bunch of people have asked me and through emails and things. So I thought I'd take care of it today. Let me read you part of the comment. He said, or old Pisces 49 said, can't tell from the names. I watched another of your vids and I'm pretty sure I heard you say there are two different sizes of Trangia stoves. If true, how do you distinguish between them when buying them, please? Are they both still available? Which one fits most of the pot stands, please? And on a side note, also, where did you get the corrugated aluminum for the ICAPS you made? Let me take care of that one first. The ICAPS, I should have got one out. The ICAPS are an aluminum pot stand, internal capacity pot stand that goes inside Trangias. I made it with aluminum foil and a corrugator. The aluminum foil, you can either use the bottom of like an aluminum pie pan. Because I made them a little bit larger, I was using aluminum foil from a roasting pan like what you'd get from a dollar store. It's way thicker than aluminum foil like what you wrap things with. So that's where I get most of mine, from the dollar store. Okay, as far as as far as I know, two kinds of Trangias. One called the mini Trangia, and because I haven't found anything else saying what it is, I call this the full-size Trangia. Now the full-size Trangia came with my Swedish mess kit. This is the pot stand, the mess kit. Oops, just inside, this is my spare one. I wrap them up in a plastic bag when I put them in my pack. Come on. Let me get this out of the way. I think even though they seal up, you should still put them in a plastic bag just to keep any risk of leaking from, messing up your gear. So anyway, this is what I call the full-size Trangia from the mess kit. Made out of brass. The sizes and dimensions I have down in the text area. Also, when I store these things, I store them empty and I store the cap on loose. Don't store them with the cap pressed down, because it will deep inside there's an O-ring to help keep this liquid tight. And if you have this compressed all the time, after a while it'll dry and form in that position and won't be liquid tight anymore. Also, when you use these burners, a lot of people say take the O-ring out and then use the cap to put it out. I just don't want to take the chance that I'm going to forget to take this out, so I use something else. On the Mini, you can use the simmer ring to put it out, but that's just up to you. So this is what I call the full size. Came with the Swedish mess kit. Now the other one is this Mini, which fits into, this is the one that you see with most pot stands. This is the pot stand it comes with, just like that. You have, this is called the Mojo. There's other windscreens similar to this, like the West Wind. The Trangia just fits in there like that. I don't know, did I mention? I keep forgetting. I don't write this stuff down, so I'm just shooting off the cuff. I call it Trangia because that was the way I first heard it pronounced, so it stuck in my head. Sorry if I said that already. And sorry if I offend people with that for some reason. Let's see, where was I? So this is the Mini. I mark them. This is my number 2. This was my first one, my number 1. Fuel capacity. I've never found anything written as to how much fuel these things officially hold. According to my notes, I've done some playing around with it. The only thing that I did hear was people said don't fill it up any more than 2/3 full. I think that might be a little bit too full. 2/3 brings you up into the thread area. I think if you just fill it up to the top of this rim, it'll work hunky-dory. But for fuel capacities on this, if you do the 2/3, that makes this hold about 2.98 fluid ounces, almost 3 fluid ounces. The large will hold 4.46, almost 4.5 fluid ounces. I'll light these up then. The one thing, this is the one that I've always used here on the table or out on the trail. I think I can honestly say I've probably used it over 300 times. Probably more than somebody would use it like on the Appalachian Trail or something. But it's developed 2 hairline cracks right here on this edge. No, can you see that? Probably not. But there's alcohol coming out of this now. When the lid is put on this and it's sealed up tight, the vapor pressure forces alcohol out through there. So, I think that one's retired for the trail anymore. They're made out of brass. These are made out of heavy brass. Now there's Trangia wannabes like this Alex, A-L-C-O-C-S, Alox. It looks like it's made out of a lighter brass. It weighs much less. This one with the lid, without the simmer ring, weighs 89 grams. The large one with the lid doesn't have a simmer ring, weighs 175.5 grams. And this, without the simmer ring, only weighs 78. So it's much lighter. It's about 10 ounces or 10 grams lighter than this. Now whether or not it'll hold up as long, I don't know. Let me light this so you can get an idea. Come on. What the burn is like. You just light it in the middle on the alcohol, and that heats it up so that the jets come out. This one, this Mini has 24 jets with a diameter of, see how fast that lights? Of course, it's also warm in here. 24 jets at a diameter of 2.81 inches. The large one has only 23 jets with a diameter of, wait, that can't be right. My notes are wrong here. Hang on. The full size is 1.86 inches in diameter, and this is 1.83 inches in diameter. 24 jets, 23 jets. You can see how fast that came to a bloom. Although, like I said, it is warm in here, so that affects it. In the winter, in the snow and ice, it'll get there. It just may take a little longer. And here come the jets with this. Okay. So you can see they're pretty much the same flames. Okay. I hope that answers old Pisces 49's questions and the other ones that I've gotten with it. This is the one, the Mini is the one that's available and fits most of the pot stands. You'll find this, the large, but the full size, but not very often. And the large doesn't come with a simmer ring. The Mini does. So I thank old Pisces 49. I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, helpful suggestions. And as always, watch for my buddy Max. Oh yeah, I had one request from Zoozable. Bye now.